Alright, welcome back to Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars. So we're going to pick up where I left off with my last very long first episode. I don't think I'll be making as many comments about, life in general as I was in the last episode. I want to just kind of play the game, and I hope to enjoy it quite a bit. I'll say one thing that annoys me every time you boot up this game is you can't seem to skip those opening cinematics, and it may be that those are hiding like some background loading like what we're seeing going on here. If that's not the case, though, man, don't make me watch your cinematic every time I boot up the game. I mean, yeah, I just, they're nice. I like opening cinematics, but I don't want to see them every single time. Especially for somebody like me, who I want to do a sound test before I ever record something, and so it just adds seconds onto a schedule that I don't, seconds onto the recording time. It's just annoying. I think we got our 2 colonies, just growing the food. Let's just go next. Oh, yes, I remember. We have a pirate issue, don't we? And we cannot buy our frigate yet. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, it's going back to... Okay, well, that's good news. Let's just go ahead and buy it. I want to get this show on the road, okay? Let's get a space factory next. Do I want a space factory next? Yeah. Yeah. 2 frigates will serve me well anyway, because they'll allow me to blockade more warp points until I have a space factory available to start building. I bet that's where the space pirates are coming from. They'll allow me to blockade more warp points from scouts until I have a chance to build warp point patrol, or warp point bases.
The brainers are over and done with this new
thing. I love that guy. Okay, update our blueprints. We have to. Done. I'm not upgrading them.
Tell these brainers what stew they should be brewing.
One thing that it's in my initial criticism of the game. I feel like it's impossible not to get all 4 of the first tier ones. I feel like there's not a lot of choice for me between filling up these before I go to these, but I'd like to see somebody who, I don't know, is a more advanced player than me, make a case for why you would ever do that. But I don't feel like I can, start working on, biotechnology right now instead of government. Maybe it's conditional. Maybe if it's, I did have a game once where I had no, food-producing planets in my first system, or in my first exploration, so maybe then I'd be like, oh well, fungal farms would be the way to go. But even then, the thing is you have hydroponic farms, so I don't know. But 10 turns versus 20. I've talked about this, I think, before. I really like the way research works in just about any other game, frankly, that doesn't have a tech tree. Endless Legend has a really brilliant way of doing tech research, where your first tier techs get progressively expensive each one you get, to the point that it really is kind of a meaningful choice between 15 turns for government as opposed to 20 turns for biotechnology, in which case you can think about, well, do I want to go to a next level, or do I want to get this thing that is still basically essential. The government support facility, I think, is going to be essential. Oh, and the research lab too. Boy, I really need to, I need to get that for the Sakkra, I think. So I would have liked to have seen that, but yes, such was not my fate. Oh, fine, let's go grab the anomaly. Okay, you need to go over here. You're gonna need to take care of that pirate for me. He's gonna go blockade my planet and cause me various grief. Now, what were we building? A space factory. Let's switch right on over to our automated factory. So yeah, it gives us a base +2 production, regardless of, population. So let's remember we're at 32222, right? So put that in there, and our production is +10. I don't believe it does anything else, does it? Whoops. Right, without the need for it is ideal for low, and as it generates, right. So yeah, it's cheap. It just adds a flat 2 production. So this will go from 10 to 2. But the nice thing is then I'll be able to continue making stuff whether I have... That's right, I gotta push... What is it? Control? Yeah. Sorry, that's still a little clunky for me. I'll get used to it. At least I know how to do it, right? That's... Anyway, never mind. As long as I know how to do the command, I'll get used to it. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that. Now, what are we building here at Pattis? Biospheres, that's fine. Yeah, but we're going to want the automated factory next. Frankly, why don't we even just go ahead and get it lined up? I'm going to be more about production. The Sakkra aren't good at research anyway, so yeah. And, you know, it's a Gaia planet, so really the difference that biosphere is going to make on my overall growth is not significant. So let's see, electromagnetic disturbance, near Mentar it said, huh? Wait, no? Yeah, oh, Matar. Okay, good, I was like, what? Cylons? Physics, frigate, you, buddy. Well, why don't you go say hello to the Ursans? Hello. Let's see if they come attack us. One other thing that I've never liked about any of these games, and this goes all the way back to Mu 2, is, you know, the real galaxy has, like, you know, like quintillions of stars. Yeah, I know that's not true, but it has like tons and tons of stars. Look, there's a star. There's a star. There's a star. But then there's the stars that appear on the tactical, or well, on the strategic map, and it really annoys me when they don't have any planets, because if they don't have any planets, don't put it on the map. Like, just delegate it to one of these background stars that, you know, I'm happy for immersion's sake, as assuming that, like, our long-range scanners show that these stars do not have planets orbiting them, which is fair, like, or, yeah, that's fair. Don't give me empty stars like this. That's just, there's nothing you can ever do with this star system, so it just, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it! I feel like I say that a lot. I don't like it! But, yeah. Always have a planet in these. Don't have empty star systems for no reason, because what, are you trying to be realistic and say that, like, well, not all stars have planets? Yeah, I know that, and, you know, not all stars have planets, and I'll say this, too. All galaxies have a boatload more stars in them than this, so, you know, it's one or the other, guys. Let's go. Enough of that. Like I said, it's just something I never liked about even Mu 2, which is like, ugh, empty star system, like, really, please? Like, just, anyway. That was unnecessarily unnecessary. Let's, maybe check out down here if we can. I wonder if he's going to attack us. Do they have a little dead-end system there? A little, production corner house? I can tell that me and the Bulrathi are not going to get along. Although, frankly, that's kind of true for... Oh, now we're going to do this little passing in the night. Well played, pirate. Well played. Eight turns before this guy gets up and running. However, we could do this now, since we've stockpiled some food. It's going to take 18 turns, but at least we'll get the automated factory going. That's not really a good idea in my opinion. Like, in 8 turns we'll have another guy who can then go down here, and then instead of having 3 and no food, we'll have 5 and 3 production. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's go.
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with rare minerals floating unguarded in open space. You tell yourself some smuggler on the run must have jettisoned their cargo. Nobody is around to claim it, so you add it to your treasury without a second thought.
Here is a typo, and it's something that really bothers me when there's voiceover combined with text. I want them to always fit exactly. It's kind of a nitpicky thing, but it just, like, I want it to always fit. So instead of jettisoned their cargo is what Mr. Dorn said, and I would like the text to reflect that. Anyway, Not crazy about these anomaly events as well. Some smuggler. There's already smugglers in space. I thought I was the first one out here. Aren't we all the first ones out here? I talked about that immersion element earlier. So even without pirates, there's these little moments that kind of break immersion for me. You know, if it was just like you find some raw materials or you find what looks like the shredded remains of, you know, some precursor fleet, well, that would require some mystery. This is where Stellaris does things right. Stellaris does introduce an element of mystery and precursor civilizations and stuff like that really, really effectively into the game. And that's something that, like, Master of Orion could learn. I mean, there are the Orions. Why a smuggler? Why not, like, leftovers from some, you know, race, you know? When do we even hear about the rumors of the Orion? Anyway, let's,
So this is what was aching the noggin.
yeah, I know. We'll get to it. Alright, you just head right back over here. Hey, look at that. But this time, buddy, I'm waiting for you. Now.
Pirates, big boss.
Yeah. And we're out of moves. Can we attack? Yes, we can. Alright. Well, just for the sake of it, let's take command. Assisted command. Take control of your forces while an AI admiral takes over unit micromanagement. Let's see. Let's take full control. So, this is not going to be a complicated battle, but still. Oh, good. They've actually put in a whole bunch of asteroids as part of the... I don't know. That thing looks like the weirdest space truck ever. I don't know what to make of it. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit wonky for me. Can we engage, please? We moving? Oh, we're on pause. That's right. They start the game out with you on pause. I'm trying the ASDF to slide the map forward, and it's not working. This feels like the controls of... There we go, it's the arrow keys. Okay, I would say that probably the ASDF should do the same thing as the arrow keys. And yeah, sorry, we're not seeing me do the tactical battles very much because I've just been trying to figure out how to steer my ship. Alright. Click any key to continue. That text as well, it's very white on that kind of flared blur. They should probably do something about that. Again, all things that probably should have been found during the beta process. And just skip for now. Okay, we're waiting for you to get back, and then you're going to stop harassing my planets. Thank you. Alright, once that's done, colony ship. And as you can see, 12 production now instead of what it was before. I think I'm fine with the research. I do want to get my colony ship going. 3 turns for another population, and we'll just add that back to food, or maybe back to research. We get a penalty for our research as well, +3, but +1. I think that just means that instead of +2, this guy's actually only generating +1. I'm not quite sure. Actually, we're going to stagnate on our growth if we don't keep putting back into food. Okay, well that's something I'll have to keep in mind. Yep, you just wait there. Alright, you're growing. You're a growing boy. And you, my friend, just go there and tell me what that is. Oh my goodness. A huge ocean. It's poor, though. That's the only thing. It's a poor planet. Poor planet. Nobody likes you. Shall we, Oh, you're a scout. You can't do anything anyway. I was gonna say, shall we be jerks and blockade that warp lane so they can't get in there? We do not have the option of being jerks, so no, we will not. Look who's here.
Greetings, friend. I am the President of the Human Republic. May the cooperation between our races be ever fruitful.
And that, of course, is Q. Seems like a nice guy. Yeah, humans are all kind of like, hey, friend. Hey, buddy. Like, I like it. It's fine. It works for me. It works for me. Auto-resolve. Looks like they had 2 ships, huh? Okay. No, that's fine. They got no more ships now. Let's put it that way. Go there, see if you can repair, maybe? We'll find out. Let's see. I don't like the wormhole mechanics. I wish that wormholes were just like the way anomalies are. They're just here, and you just click to go there. Maybe you go through a star lane or something, but I don't know. It's a little finicky having it act like a whole system. And, yeah, because there's nothing in it. It'd be kind of cool if there's a wormhole and then you could have, like, planets orbiting it. You know, that's possible with, like, pulsars and stuff. But, well, wormhole. I'm confusing wormhole with, like, a black hole. But, yeah, I just don't like them showing up on the map like this. I'd rather them be a little tiny thing that, you know, it's like, just go there and then you warp. And, you know, maybe they have their own dedicated warp lane, but whatever. Again...
Have my compliments, alien. I am the Khan of the Alpha Ceti system. Long have my people suffered in the past, but be warned, we will abide no more.
Ah, it's nice when the truck pulls up alongside the Connet. Anyway, yeah, and I've never actually even seen these guys in game before, but Alpha Ceti is, yeah, there's no question this is coming from Star Trek 2. It's like, oh, except it's not Alpha Ceti, it's Ceti Alpha. That's right. Instead of Alpha Ceti, it's Ceti Alpha in Star Trek. Okay, goodbye. I wonder if we find out about them just because we have the Terrans. Is that something special? I don't know why. I haven't encountered their spacecraft, so why are they announcing their presence to me? Do they start off next to each other or something? Ocean, poor, toxic. Well, we're going to go say hello to the Terrans. So it looks like it's us, the Ursins, and the 2 humans. That's who's here. Did you... doesn't look like you healed up. Maybe you need to be at a starbase? Let's try it. Let's find out. I know military...
As more and more sentient races meet, a clear need arises for a place for diplomats to discuss and debate if the galaxy is going to escape the tragic path of war. Thus, the Galactic Council is formed, a place
created
where someday a leader may rise to unify the galaxy under their
banner,
without the need for bloody conquest.
Bloodshed. Come on, guys. These are not... This is text. It's very easy to fix. Okay, this is not the rehearsal, guys. Get it right. Okay, here we are. So yeah, this may seem a little bit, I don't know, anticlimactic that we're already at the council, but remember, this is a tiny game.
Forsake my vote.
Only the blood of the Khans is fit to keep this council.
Interesting.
Who but me has the strength to shoulder this burden?
How many votes do I have? I should have a lot. I'm surprised I don't. How many votes do I have? Please tell me how many votes I have.
My vote is out.
There you go. Yeah, I don't see where I had any votes. I had 7 votes. Okay, but where did it tell me that on? It's probably in the UI somewhere, and I just couldn't see it. I've been going through this thing lately, but our first, yes, thank you.
Big boss, thinking hurts.
I've had this thing lately where like I seem to not be able to like find information that's directly in front of my face. But anyway, all right. So we're working on the colony ship. Good. Hydroponic farm. We'll wait. I just can't see. And like if I get soil enrichment and stuff like that, that's gonna be doing me a lot more good. All right. With you, I really want to go over here and just get a military base up and stake my claim on this system. Really, really want to. But I think I can move my frigate here. Well, actually, better yet would be to stake my claim on this system. Let's not. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way and get a quick return on investment by building asteroid mine or research. Ooh, look at that. The research is, I think it was only used to be +1 and now they've changed it. That's nice. Credits or research, which do I want? I think considering my race status, I think the asteroid laboratory will be a better investment for me, because I think this +2 flat research is not going to be affected by the -1 of my Sakkran researchers, because my race is bad at researching, so my population is better spent not researching. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm only going to get 1 research point out of 1 Sakkran, then that's not worth it. If I were like a Cylon, I'd be like, no, my Cylons are doing better researching than my other guys, so they should be the ones researching, and I should be building, you know, a credit factory, because Cylons aren't as good at generating credits. That's my thinking anyway. And again, not expert play here, but still, yeah. I'm just doing this to see what I think of the game. It's my own edification. I never played this game beyond basic, just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just checking it out. I mean, honestly, most of my games seriously did end up just being me getting bored and quitting. So, yeah, there's a lot of star systems over here. I'm glad I got a guy in, because, boy, these guys are in the middle of a rich territory. Alright.
So this is what was aching for.
Okay. I can see now why they made the wormholes into systems like this, is so that they can link between star systems, but even then, I don't see how this is necessary. Just make the thing go like that. Doop. Doop. Like that. I guess it's so that you can use this area as a way to get around, but then if that's the case, just connect here to here, and then have a wormhole out here without the system. Anyway, I don't like it. I guess you can control the wormhole, but like I said, I don't like the idea of the wormhole being a system size. It's just I know it's not a serious thing. It's just me nitpicking. So, like, I think it's perfectly fair if others disagree with that sentiment. It's just my own
The brainers are over and done with this new
thing. All right, let's view our technology tree. Next up, we've got a lot of habitable worlds in this galaxy, so I'm thinking, civil transport, that is going to be important for the Sakkra. We grow really fast, so we need to get our population moving around between planets. That's my common wisdom anyway. Pattis Prime has finally grown. Okay. Well, Pattis. Let's keep doing that. Let's just buy the factory.
all those brainers are still.
Yeah. And there we go. One thing I like is the turns do kind of go fairly well, I mean, almost all 4Xs, the initial turns go quickly. Alpha Ceti discovered. Yep, there it is, yep. That's Alpha Ceti. And you are... Oh, this is still a frigate. I shouldn't be exploring with my frigate, to be honest with you. Yeah, look at all this side of the universe that's open for expansion. I kind of like that they've done that. Yeah, I like that they've done that because it gives... Like, Stellaris also does that, I think, where there's swaths of the galaxy that are uninhabited and then other... And there's kind of like clustered starts with the aliens. I do think they need to give more time to encounter aliens. This is a small map, so it doesn't... I don't mind, but on a larger map, I would like to see that, yeah... I want the exploration phase to last longer, where you're alone in the universe. We have detected an alien life form. Mm-hmm. That is an alien life form. Okay, looks like our frigate has healed up just from being in orbit around Slaw with the starbase. That's what I think that purple icon means, is that that's a starbase there. We're going to go ahead and move over here, and I'm going to aggressively discourage the... unless they escort them, I'm going to destroy colony ships as I encounter them. And they may dislike me, but you know what? Wow. This would be a nice long-term investment area. Yeah, except that Inferno planet's garbage. Or that... What is this? Volcanic planet. I really like also that they've brought back the term Inferno and some of these other planet types that existed in the original Master of Orion, which we have not seen since that game. And I like the idea of how they're even incorporating it, you know, like Uber planets, etc. Guy, I don't want you moving into this system, but there's a chance you're going to warp through before I get a chance to blow you up. Oh, nope, you're still exploring. Fleet needs orders. I'm not sure how wise it is for the AI to explore those asteroids like this. I mean, you've seen one asteroid belt, you've seen them all, you know. Like, do you gain anything from exploring them? I kind of doubt it. I think the AI would be better off discovering other planets that are going to be of some use to it and just skipping the asteroids the way I am. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, look at that. Good thing we did bring a frigate this time. If that had been a scout, we'd be in a bit of a pickle. Now, I don't want to lose my frigate. Oh, please, Space Dragon, leave me alone. Swamp. Good. We like the swamp. Our native biome, I believe, is a swamp. Or our Uber planet is made from swamps, I should say. Sorry, Terrans. Goodbye. That's what we call Sakkra friendship. We destroy that ship for you so you don't have to bother with it anymore. That is how the Sakkrans treat their friends. Okay. Alright, well, let's just do maybe one more turn, see if the humans respond to us negatively as a result of us destroying their scout ship. And we have enough now to buy the automated factory. Let's do it. Again, now see, here's what I was talking about. I've bought it, but it won't get made, so I have to move somebody down here at least for a bit. So we'll do that, and then I'll move them back up to food. Uh-oh, I knew it. Retreat, please. Okay, good. I think we... Oh, no, we didn't escape. Ah, dang it. I paid money for that frigate, you know that? Alright. Lesson learned, don't hang around. Okay, we built that. We got the biospheres. We got 5 production. We can go with 2 for a while. Let's keep growing. Okay, and how are we doing on our colony ship? Okay. And once you're done with that, let's get our research lab. Oh, don't tell me it... Okay, good. I was like, don't tell me I just replaced my colony ship. That would annoy me. I think it will save your construction, you know, like, if you do this, Like, obviously there's no construction here, but then if I move my colony ship back, it's saved the construction I spent on it, which is nice. I mean, it's something that's just they needed to do from, like, that's a design flaw they had in Master of Orion 2, and that's been in a lot of games. I consider it like one of those mechanics that's like from the 90s that is a solved problem now. It's like, hey, you know, when you make a game with a construction queue, you have to save the amount of production spent on something, and if your game doesn't do that, then, like I said, you need to get with the times. But I don't know why I'm even saying that, because that's not the way it works in Master of Orion. It works the way a game should in 2000, what is it, 16? So, all right, well, that's going to do it for today's episode. You know, get our colony ship out, claim these sectors as quickly as we can. Continue exploring. How many scouts do I have? Yeah, if I can get down here to Reticulus and blockade this system from their expansion, if I can get my population to boom, then I'm going to have, you know, maybe I can make buddy-buddy with the bad guy Terrans and whatever. We'll see what happens. But either crush my enemies through production from having a lot of planets going, or just outvote them in the Galactic Council and be like, I am 2/3 of the galaxy. Deal with it. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.